FUNKANIC Games! Hello and welcome to another episode of my Steam Discovery Queue. Let's get straight into it, shall we? Alright, it's finally happened. It's finally happened. I have to go to the storefront to start my discovery queues. Okay, so I think I'm nearing some amount of an end to this. The Lost Heir 3, Demon War, an epic medieval fantasy tale. Assume the throne of Daria and avenge your parents' death in the thrilling conclusion of this 3-part series. And read a fucking book. Mr. Mart. Punch customers, return items, get high scores, enter the world of Mr. Mart and enjoy this cathartic experience of working customer service with no worry about getting fired. Yeah, I'll have some of that. I'll have some of that. I'll have some of that. Okay, last tale. For a whole year, the monkey rules the world, but the moment came when she needed to leave. The monkey did not want to be part with her throne, and then she decided that if no one celebrates the new year, next year will not come. Therefore, she decided to spoil all the holiday. Alchemia. Enter a fresh fantasy world, a wondrous place of science, adventure, and mystery. A home for... I'm really getting worse at reading. A home for homunculi, chimeras, and master alchemists. Explore forgotten places like a factory in a volcano and a submerged temple in a swamp. Advance through them using all your alchemical knowledge. Oh, it's top down. I kind of want it. Yeah, I kind of want it. It's alright. I don't know why. Yeah, I want that. Snarf Quest Tales, Episode 1, The Beginning. In this point-and-click adventure game from the mind of Larry Elmore, you play as Snarf, a Zeetvar from Zeetville, on an epic quest for fame and fortune, mostly fortune. Can you help Snarf earn the gold, help the woman, and win his place on the throne? There's only one Snarf for me, and that's Thundercat Snarf. Snarf! Dark Tower, welcome wanderer. Are you ready for epic journey in which your mind will be tested? Your quest is to get to the very last level of Dark Tower. On your way, you'll face dangerous enemies like goblins, skeletons, mages, vampires, and many more. Let's just go straight to the gameplay, shall we? And ignore that game. Warped Reality. Warped Reality is a gritty, hard-boiled cyberpunk visual novel set in a future where chrome skyscrapers bathed in the light of holographic adverts tower over alleyways of blood and grime. You mean New York, yeah? Do you know what I mean? Phantom. Phantom is a hard sci-fi survival game. It is very different from other survival games. The player is a robot rather than human. At the same time, the game has a pure physics-based construction system, which makes survival and fighting become very fun and different. I am intrigued. Let's have a look. For some reason, I want this. See, what is it about this that just looks better than all of the other survival games? Is it because it just looks good? The graphics looks good. I don't know, there's something a bit different about it. I mean, it's all physics based as well. That gets me going. Yeah, I'm going to say yes to that. That looks interesting. It might be good. Grey Tank. Grey Tank is a classic 2D action game. You are a tank commander and thrilling missions are waiting to be completed by you. And that's the gameplay. Area is an action RPG in which music is both your best friend and your worst enemy. As a disciple of the great Maestro Guido, you have to unravel the mysteries of Asia. Find out what happened to the world and return the 9 primordial instruments to restore balance and bring peace to the world. Get to gameplay. Get to gameplay. No, you're not going to get to gameplay. Because it looks like that. Mono is an indie horror game with a sentient twist. Watch as your environment changes around you while it tries to get out. While it tries to get out, find hidden messages using your camera or use it to aid you in the darkness. Use your debug tool to protect yourself and make a decision whether to trust the developer or the monster. Oh, there's a demo. I'm going to say yes to that. For some reason I'm intrigued. Don't know why. Aussie Osmosis. Aussie Osmosis is a fun game for all ages where you must help Aussie stay safe as she navigates through her world collecting stars. To help Aussie, you will use osmosis to keep her in balance with the world around her. Okay, and that's another episode of my Steam Discovery queue finished. Thank you for watching. Leave a like, comment, share, and subscribe below. And do it again, and again, and again, and again. And I shall see you next time that I do this. Goodbye.
All the games that I play with the controller. Funkanic.